My name is BOTTERBOYNOVA, and this is the definitive guide on how to rent and rent out sneaker bots. The links to all the rental websites mentioned in this video will be in the description. Before anything, it's important that you have a Discord account from discord.com. This is completely free, and this is how many of the rentals will be facilitated. Starting off with the sponsor of this video, Tidal Market. To rent a bot from Tidal Market, go to tidalmarket.com, sign up, and then link your Discord account. Go to the bot section, select the bot that you want to rent, and then specify the day that you want to rent the bot. Note that the rentals will begin at 4 p.m. EST. So suppose there's a drop on March 2nd. You don't want to select March 2nd as your start day, because if the drops take place at 10 a.m., you won't actually receive the rental until after the drop is finished. So be aware of that. Therefore, your start day should ideally be the day before the drop. So in this example, where there's a release on March 2nd, your start day should be March 1st. This is going to be generally true when botting regions in both the USA and Canada. But for all other regions, just double check the drop time and double check the rental summary outlined at the bottom. The rental summary will be automatically adjusted to your local time. Since I live in EST time zone, this is EST. For this demonstration, I'm just going to start with a rental today, which is February 25th. Then you can do quick select to specify how long you want the duration of the rental to last for, or you can specify a custom date by selecting the end day. Double check the time of the drops that you are going for and make sure they fall within this time and date range. Now, if you're renting the bot on the same day, for instance, today is the 25th, and it's already after 4 p.m., the rental will be delivered instantly and automatically. This page confirms your selection. Doesn't hurt to triple check and agree to the terms and conditions. A prompt will show up asking you to make sure that you're in fewer than 100 Discord servers. They just want to make sure that you're not at the max capacity for Discord servers, or else this whole process is going to get messed up. Then press OK. Here we have the standard Stripe checkout page. Put in the discount code BOTTERBOYNOVA for 3% off your order. Not a huge discount, but it's better than paying full price, and then proceed with the rest of the checkout page. When everything is finished, it will automatically bring you to the Transactions tab. This is where your rentals will show up. If you're going to rent a bot at a future date, your bot will show up here instead, and then once it's active, it will show up under your active rentals. You have your download links here, guide on how to use the bot here, easy access open ticket button here, just in case you have any issues with the rental, and you can reset your license key here. When it comes to any rentals, you want to download the bot on the same machine that you're planning to use the bot on, so that you can minimize the amount of times that you end up requesting to reset the license key. For this demonstration, I'm just going to download it on my local computer. So I click Download Windows, go through the installation process, and once I've got it opened, I'll copy and paste the provided license key into the bot. And there you have it, you have full access to the bot, ready for you to use. All of the guides provided by Tidal are fully up to date, and in fact, these guides instantly update as information is posted on each respective bot's Discord. If you want to transfer this bot on a different machine, then you need to request for a reset. To do that, click Reset and it will say Notification Sent, which notifies the owner of the bot to reset the key. This rarely happens, but if for any reason they don't reset the key after a certain amount of time, then you will get a full refund. If for any reason you have an issue with anything regarding your rental, click Open Ticket and it will bring you to the rental Discord server and the ticket channel. You can type in any of your issues here, where Tidal staff and the owner of the bot will be able to assist you. Keep in mind that the questions here should only be regarding your rental and/or access to the bot. Don't ask them about bot setups or what proxies to use or what your delay should be. All of this information should be available from your cook group, and this is why I always emphasize how important it is to be in a group. So if you need one, you can click on the WHOP link in the description, where it will automatically link you to the sneaker focused group. It's highly advised that you join a group before renting out a bot. All of these steps are more or less the same for all of the bots supported. except for Cybersole. You go through the process the same way, but instead of getting a license key automatically, you need to open a ticket and then provide your email address. After the bot owner confirms your email, you will get an email saying that you received a rental license. Redeem it, and then you actually have access to the dashboard where you can download the bot here. You can manage your license key by clicking on your name on the bottom left, and then on the top right, you can copy your license key by clicking on the copy icon, and you can instantly reset your license key whenever you want by clicking on this icon. There you have it. That's how you rent a bot using TIDAL. Now, what if you're a bot owner and you want to rent out your bots? Potentially make some money on the side if the money that you make doing this exceeds your renewal fees. First, go to settings, click on Stripe Connect, fill in the information and follow the instructions to link your bank account where you want to get paid out. Once all of that is sorted, it's going to bring you back to the settings page. To actually rent out a bot, go back to the bot section, find the bot that you want to rent out, and click List for rent. Add your license key, select the date period when you want to rent out your bot by specifying the start day and end day, and then specify the price that you want to rent it out for per day. Here, the lower prices will be prioritized for renting out. So if you want your listings to show up ahead of the other sellers on the website, number 1, you have to be first, and number 2, your price has to be the lowest. However, $5 is the minimum price you're allowed to list for. You also have the option of adding a special price. So let's say you don't use your bot between February 28th through March 16, and you want to rent it out for $5 a day, but on March 8th, there's a big drop. So you think that rentals are going to be more expensive on that date because of higher demand, and you want to capitalize on it. So I would set the date of the special price on March 7th because the duration would be between March 7th and 8th if someone were to rent it out for 24 hours, and then set a higher price and then press save. You can add more special prices if you want. When you list a bot for rent between these dates, a user can purchase anytime between that. They don't necessarily have to purchase these exact dates, so it's possible for you to get several different renters on a single listing to maximize the number of sales that you can get. Whenever you're ready, press list now, double check all of the information, and then confirm. Under my profile, you can see what your transaction fee is going to be. So starting out, you will have a 20% transaction fee, but your fee will get lower as you rent out more bots. Or you can waive your transaction fee for every 5 bot rentals that you purchase. And that's it, you have your bot listed. To find all of your listed bots, they will show up under transactions and listings. Once someone purchases your listing, a ticket will automatically be created between you, the buyer, and staff of TIDAL. And then you would be able to assist the buyer with any questions and/or issues with the rental if required. To make this process as smooth as possible, number 1, make sure that the license key is not bound to any machines by resetting it before listing. And number 2, keep a close eye out on your Discord notifications so that you get alerted when the buyer needs assistance with anything. If they request for a key reset, then try to do so as fast as possible. If you don't reset it within around 5 hours for the first time, you will only get a warning. But if you repeatedly reset your key way too late or don't reset it at all, then you will get a 20% penalty of the price that you sold it for. You should also turn on notifications for the website itself by clicking on accept on the bottom left-hand side, and that way it can notify you whenever a buyer needs assistance. This works for both Google Chrome and Safari. As a seller, being as responsive and helpful as possible can go a long way, and it's especially crucial if you want to build a solid reputation in the scene. To check the status of your incoming payments, you can go back to the settings page, click on Stripe dashboard, and you can see the different income analytics and some information about the money you're receiving. And there you have it. That's how to rent out bots using TIDAL Market. Now what about the other platforms such as Mart and COP Supply? The steps and the process for both renting and renting out is actually the exact same for both of these platforms. There's almost no difference. Now, if you don't want to go through any of these platforms to perhaps avoid transaction fees, feel free to make a want to rent post or want to rent out post in some of the botting related Discord communities, as long as it's permitted, of course. With the exception of transactions between trusted community members or friends that you know, I generally don't recommend this method because getting scammed like this is really easy. Furthermore, whenever you bought, most likely you would spend a somewhat considerable amount of money on proxies, accounts, etc. So if you get scammed, not only do you lose the money on the rental, but you won't be able to use all of the other things that you purchased, which is supposed to be used in conjunction with your bot. If you decide to go with this method, here are some of the things to look out for. Number 1, whenever you ask for referrals or a legit check, make sure that the legit check post is the same person that you are in contact with. Number 2, if you were given a download link, make sure to triple check the link that it's the right one before clicking on it, or else you risk downloading a virus. If you're not sure, be sure to ask around or make a ticket in your group. Number 3, if you are going through a middleman, then double check that the middleman is the actual middleman and not someone impersonating him or her. Usually, transactions done with a middleman is through a ticket in a Discord server rather than direct messages. And that is how you can rent and rent out bots. Hope you learned something today. Stay safe and best of luck.